Facebook. So if you don't want your kids to be seen on Facebook, you should disable your video. But it's so good to have all of you, and hopefully you'll stick around on Zoom with us so we can say hi and Shabbat Shalom to everybody as they continue to join us.
And hopefully some of our friends who joined us on the live stream too.
Yeah, I'm sure we have people all over the place. But I'm going to mute us now. We're gonna hold off another minute or two, let people get on. Anyways, we should turn off our mics too. All right. Shabbat Shalom to those of you on our Zoom call right now.
Shabbat Shalom and welcome everyone.
Shabbat Shalom Pollux, and Shabbat Shalom Izzy, and Shabbat Shalom Asha, I see you there, and Shabbat Shalom to the O-Strikers, there you are. There we are, and Shabbat Shalom to the Jukes, and Tara, Shabbat Shalom, and to the Oak and Ruggles, Shabbat Shalom, and Sheila Deskin, Shabbat Shalom. It's so good to see you. Shabbat Shalom to everyone. It's so nice to be able to see your faces for Tat Shabbat. So those of you on the Zoom call with us, I am going to be streaming this from Facebook Live as well, this Zoom call. So if you don't want your kids, or your own face for that matter, on Facebook, on a live stream, then you should set your video to off in a moment, if that's something that bothers you. If not, then just stick right where you are and and join us. But it is just so wonderful to see you. Now here we go to. Okay, what is that supposed to mean?
All I want to say is if this had to happen, we are very lucky that it's happening in a day where technology can help us stay connected. It's really awesome.
Your pop-up is too small to display this page. Okay. Well, we may not be live streaming to Facebook after all. Need to figure something else out. Okay, no live stream to Facebook right now. Sorry to Facebook land. Hopefully we'll figure that out for Shabbat services this evening. But here we are, Tat Shabbat.
I'm so excited to be here for Tat Shabbat.
Right?
Oh, yeah. I've been looking forward to seeing all of you again all week long.
Yeah.
Welcome. Bruchim Habaim.
Bruchim Habaim.
We welcome you.
We welcome you.
We're glad you're here.
We're glad you're here.
There's so much to do.
There's so much to do.
There's stories, right?
Stories? Yes,
oh,
there's
yes.
Stories. Oh, yeah.
And songs.
It's happening right
la,
now.
La, 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 la. Oh, yay. And we hope, yes, we hope, yes, we really, really hope you'll sing along. Bruchim Habaim.
Bruchim Habaim.
We welcome you.
We welcome you.
We're glad you're here.
We're glad you're here.
There's so much to do.
There's so much to do. All right. What? Like, there's so much to do. Like what, Cantor Hayuth?
Well, like if we remember to pack our Bim Bam hands in front of the computer, if you take them out now, I found mine, we can do Bim Bam together. I love doing Bim Bam, especially with all of you. Ready?
Oh, yeah.
Bim Bam, Bim 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 Bam, Bim 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 Bam, Bim Bam, Bim 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 Bam, Bim 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 Bam. Shabbat Shalom, hey Shabbat Shalom, hey Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, hey Shabbat Shalom, hey Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, hey Shabbat Shalom, hey Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam, bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam.
Ooh.
That was fun.
You know, and in weeks past, I've been asked to clarify when we're just live streaming typically that I can't see other people.
Right.
But now I can. We can see you.
All of you.
We can see you. We can see the Sauls, and we can see the Pollocks, and we can see the Bernsteins, and we can see the Millers, and we can see all of you. This is fantastic. Whew, this is so much fun.
It's so much fun.
All right.
So we have a lot of friends here with us. Why don't we welcome them for Shabbat?
Okay, let's do it.
Shabbat is here, Shabbat is here. I'm so glad that Shabbat is here. Candles burning bright, it's Friday night. I'm so glad that Shabbat is here. Shabbat is here, Shabbat is here. I'm so glad that Shabbat is here. Candles burning bright, it's Friday night. I'm so glad that Shabbat is here. Shabbat Shalom to...
Okay, hold on. I'm going to unmute you. Sheila, go. Say your name. Sheila, say your name.
Shabbat Shalom, it's Sheila.
Shabbat Shalom to...
Lizzie, you're up. And the Sauls.
Shabbat
You
Shalom
gotta unmute
to...
yourself, Sauls. Sauls, you need to unmute yourself. All right, we're going to keep going. Pollocks, give us a Shabbat Shalom. Who's there? Pollocks, can you hear us? Tell us your names. All right. And the Shabbat Shalom to the Jukes. Tell us, say hello. Shabbat Shalom.
Hi.
All right, Asha. Can you say Shabbat Shalom?
Asha, say Shabbat Shalom.
And the Millers. Shabbat Shalom. Can you say Shabbat Shalom for us? Okay. And Ellen. You're right. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
And Ethan and Hannah. You got to unmute yourself. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. And the Oathstrikers. Shabbat Shalom, Oathstrikers. Oh. And Dave Gitterman. That's Susan.
Shabbat Shalom.
And who's up next? And we have... where I lost it. Oh, here we go. The Kubiak Goldbergs.
Shabbat Shalom.
And the Levines.
Shabbat shalom.
Shalom. And the Martins. Oh, you got to unmute yourself.
Shabbat shalom.
And the Hempbergs. I like that new last name. But you got to unmute yourself, Nathan. Can you say Shabbat shalom? Shabbat shalom. All right. And is that Jack? Shabbat shalom, Jack.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. And Linda, do you want to say Shabbat shalom?
Yes, my twins are asleep. It's nap time in California. So I'm recording the song.
Shabbat shalom. And we got some visitors from Syracuse.
Wow, how awesome.
You want to say Shabbat shalom, gentlemen?
Say hi. Say Shabbat
Shabbat
shalom.
shalom. Shabbat shalom to everybody. I think we got everybody. So
Shabbat is here, Shabbat is here. I'm so glad that Shabbat is here. Candles burning bright, it's Friday night. I'm so glad that Shabbat is here. Shabbat is here, Shabbat is here. I'm so glad that Shabbat is here. Candles burning bright, it's Friday night. I'm so glad that Shabbat is here.
all right, Shabbat's here. We're ready to go, right?
I think so. Yeah, we have some blessings that we need to
some
do
blessings,
and
yeah.
things like that. So,
Oh, what's that sound?
I don't
Does
know.
anybody hear that? Can you hear that where you are? Can you hear that?
What's going on?
What's that sound? What?
Someone's.
Oh, we forgot someone. Or something, I suppose.
The knocking at the door. Are we
Yes.
right? Oh, wait.
It's Elijah.
That's in Wednesday.
Oh, okay, that's right. That's
If he's allowed to come into your home.
right. Yes. Oh. Yeah.
But we can welcome the dinosaur to join us for Shabbat, right, everyone?
I think so. Yeah.
There's a dinosaur knocking at my door. Knocking 1, 2, 3. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door, and he's come to have Shabbat with me. First we light the candles, then we bless the wine, then we bless the challah, and we all have dinner together. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door, knocking 1, 2, 3. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door, and he's come to have Shabbat with me. Yes, he's come to have Shabbat with me.
Now we're ready.
I
yeah?
think so. Ya la la, ya la la la, 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 ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la la. Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. So everyone, whether you're standing or sitting, I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to think really, really hard about what you're hearing around you. Not just what's coming through your computer, but what you hear all around you. And how beautiful it was today and warm, and the air smelled so nice if you were able to be outside. This is what we listen for when we think about our Shema. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Vaed. I'm really thankful that it's Shabbat again.
I love Shabbat.
Me too. And I especially love being together on Shabbat. So thank you for all zooming in with us so we could see you and feel like one community again. Baruch atah Adonai, thank you, God. Baruch atah Adonai, thank you, God. Thank you for the candles, thank you for the wine, thank you for the challah that always tastes so fine. Baruch atah Adonai, thank you, God. Baruch atah Adonai, thank you, God. Thank you for the moms, and thank you for the dads. They love us when we're happy, they love us when we're sad. Baruch atah Adonai, thank you, God. Baruch atah Adonai, thank you, God.
All right, so thank you for the Torah, we said, right?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you for the Torah. Yeah, thank you for the Torah. If you have a stuffed Torah, get it out right now. Make sure you have it out. If you don't have a stuffed Torah, that's okay. You can just take your arm and pretend you do. I see a stuffed Torah. Excellent. Very nice. You can pretend you have a stuffed Torah. It is time to march.
It is.
With
Are you
our
ready?
Torah scrolls. Make sure you're marching.
Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Haolam Omed, Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Haolam Omed, Al HaTorah, Ve'al HaAvodah, Ve'al Gemilut Chasadim, Al HaTorah, Ve'al HaAvodah, Ve'al Gemilut Chasadim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Haolam Omed, Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Haolam Omed, Al HaTorah, Ve'al HaAvodah, Ve'al Gemilut Chasadim, Al HaTorah, Ve'al HaAvodah, Ve'al Gemilut Chasadim, Al HaTorah, Ve'al HaAvodah, Ve'al Gemilut Chasadim, Al HaTorah, Ve'al HaAvodah, Ve'al Gemilut Chasadim. That was definitely fun.
Yeah.
If you guys are ready now, though, definitely you want to sit down because we're in for an awesome story, I know.
So, again, Shabbat Shalom to all of you. Okay, so, Chelm, right? Chelm, going back to Helm, people. And in Chelm, I hope, like many of us in our community right now, we're getting ready for Passover. Passover is coming next week. They were getting ready for Passover. They were cleaning their homes. They were making sure they were eating up all their chametz before Passover came. And by the way, we can talk about that later, about how to handle that in the next few days. I'll be emailing you. But in Chelm, they were eating up all of their chametz, getting ready for the day. And it just so happened that a visitor came to the town of Chelm the few days before Passover, hoping, like it says in the Pesach Seder, in the Haggadah, that all who are hungry should come and eat. That if he arrived in the city of Chelm near the Passover Seder, that he would be welcomed in with open arms to eat with the community at their Sdarim. And, it actually wasn't the case that people were too happy to see the stranger in town. We heard about what they did to strangers last week in the city of Chelm. But this week everything was pretty much okay, but everybody was a little hesitant about having this new person at their Seder. And finally the stranger said, well, listen, I want to tell you something. I want to tell you that I make the very best in the entire world, the very best matzah ball soup. And the reason I know I make the very best matzah ball soup is because of this. This right here. Do you see it? Do you see it? That stone. That little pebble. I put it into the soup and it makes the very best matzah balls you could ever imagine. And all of the Chelmites, all of the villagers said, come on, seriously? A rock in a soup is going to make the best matzah ball soup ever? And the stranger said, yes, in fact it is. I'm going to place this rock in just a little bit into the matzo ball soup, and it is going to create the best matzo ball soup ever. But since I'm not from around here, I don't have a pot. Does anybody have a pot? Does anybody have a pot that they can let us borrow to make this matzo ball soup? And one of the townspeople raised his hand and said, yes, I have a pot. And he ran home and he got his pot, and they built a fire together, and they put the pot on the fire, and they poured some water in, because water, was around. They didn't need anybody to bring that exactly, but it was there for everybody to have. And they started boiling the water, and the stranger went over to the soup and said, that's good. That's really good. That's quite good. But what would make this soup really very good is some onions. Have you ever heard of onions in the town of Chelm? And all the Chelmites said, excuse me? You think we've never heard of onions? We invented onions. Onions come from Chelm. They are the best thing ever. Yes, of course we have onions. And so one of the other Chelmites ran back to her house and grabbed a bunch of onions and came back and chopped them up and put them in the soup, and they let it boil a little longer. And then the stranger went over to the soup and said, well, that's good. That is quite good. But I don't know if you have this here in Chelm, but back where I come from, we have this it's sort of like an onion, not really exactly like an onion. So it's called, where I come from, it's called garlic. Have you ever heard of garlic? And the Chelmites said, garlic? Of course we've heard of garlic. What do you think we are? We're Chelmites. We invented garlic. We know everything about garlic. We know about elephant garlic and black garlic and white garlic and this garlic and that garlic. We know all of the garlics. And the stranger said, well, you think somebody could maybe bring something? It might help the soup taste a little bit better. And so another Chelmite ran back to his house and grabbed some garlic and brought it over and chopped it up and threw it in the soup. And then the stranger came back and said, that is quite good, but you know what might be some really good in here? Celery. Do you have celery in Chelm? The Chelmite said, what do you think we are? We're from Chelm. Of course we have celery. We invented celery. What are you talking about? We have the best celery in the entire world. And so another Chelmite ran back to her house and got the celery and came and chopped it up and put it in the soup. Now this happened with ingredient after ingredient. They put in, what do you put in your matzo ball soup? Who puts in some, raise your hand. Tell me what you got in your matzo ball soup. What do we have? Who's got something? Oh, the O-Strikers. Hold on, I'm unmuting you. Oh, no, I can't. All right, O-Strikers, unmute yourself and tell us what you put in your soup. What do you put in your soup? Can't hear you. Boiled water. Yes, we got some of that. Excellent. What else? What else do we put in our soup? Who's got something else they can put in their soup? Oh, I see Jack. Okay. Who or somebody else was? Who's talking? Who's talking?
Okay, what do you want to put in the soup, Jack? What are you going to put in the soup? It's your turn.
We'll come back to you, Jack, okay? All right. Who's got something else they want to put in the soup? Anybody? Let's see. Oh, Asha, you got something in your soup? What are you going to put in your soup, Asha? Carrot. Oh, delicious. All right. Who else? The Pollocks, you going to put something in? What are you putting in?
Broccoli.
Broccoli in your matzo ball soup. All right. That's some fancy matzo ball soup. Thank you very much. Okay. Who else has got something? Anybody else?
Isla's got something.
Ooh. Isla, go for it. Matzo balls. We are going to get to the matzo balls. Don't you worry, Isla. We're going to get there, okay? Don't put them in yet because there's something special that's going to happen. All right, Ethan, you, where'd you go, Ethan?
What do you want to put in it?
What are you going to put in? Oh, cool. All right. Okay, excellent. Oh, crackers. Excellent. Love it. All right. They put all of that great stuff into their matzo ball soup. They put all of it in, and finally they got to the very end, and the stranger with the rock said, "And now it's time for the very best part of this entire soup. This rock, when I put it down at the bottom of the pot, this rock is going to make the heaviest, thickest, densest matzo balls you've ever had. They're going to be so delicious." And he plopped it in to the soup. Now all of the townspeople said, No, in Chelm, we like our matzo balls very light. We like them very fluffy. We like them to float to the top of the soup. That's how we like our matzo balls in Chelm. And so they all ran home and they went and made some matzo balls and they threw them in the soup. And they had the very best matzo ball soup that Passover that they could ever imagine. Shabbat Shalom. I hope everybody has a wonderful Passover. Just so you know, second night of Passover, I am streaming my Seder with my family from my house. I hope that you will join us on Zoom for that. And if you like to stay up late, first night of Passover, I think probably around 9:30 or so, I'm going to be doing a study session, probably with adults. I think mostly adults for that. So that is our story for the week. Shabbat Shalom. Whew.
Shabbat Shalom.
I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, what an awesome story, but it totally made me really hungry.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Matzo ball soup, like the best thing ever.
Ever.
Oh, yeah.
Except for, mac and cheese and fish sticks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But those are really for Shabbat when it's not Passover.
That's true.
We love Shabbat at our temple. We gather together as one.
Virtually, at least.
We sing lots of songs and hear awesome stories.
Yeah, stories.
Light candles, say blessings, have fun. And then when our service has ended, we all take a walk down the hall or to your own kitchen. We find that our dinner awaits us. Thank you, parents.
Thanks, parents.
There's challah and juice, but that's not all. Is everybody hungry?
Yeah!
I hope so. Macaroni and cheese. Fishy sticks if you please. Salad galore and applesauce too. Touch Shabbat dinner for me and you. Macaroni and cheese. Fishy sticks if you please. Salad galore and applesauce too. Touch Shabbat dinner for me and you, for me and you. Awesome.
All right, how about some blessings for our candles and challah and juice?
That sounds awesome. Because that's actually when Shabbat really begins for us. So if you were lighting your own candles, I see some of you are doing that.
Awesome.
I'll give you a second. And as soon as you're ready, we're going to bring the light of Shabbat to us. And we're going to cover our eyes and we're going to sing. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. All right, so kids, I know you're sitting pretty close to your adults in the house, but I want you to snuggle up right with them right now. And everyone, I want you to repeat after me. You are a blessing.
You are a blessing.
Every day.
Every day.
When I watch you grow.
When I watch you grow.
And I see you play.
And I see you play.
So I'll love you and I'll keep you.
So I'll love you and I'll keep you.
And I'll hug you and I'll kiss you.
And I'll hug you and I'll kiss you.
Forever and ever.
Forever and ever.
And ever.
And ever.
So give each other a big hug and a Shabbat Shalom kiss. And Shabbat Shalom to everyone.
I'll give you a second to do that. And as you're doing that, I just want to point out, especially for all of our younger folks on the call, you see, Cantor Hayut and I are standing pretty far apart from each other. You know, we usually stand a lot closer to each other. We did that during the service as well. We're doing that so we can stay healthy. That's really important right now, that we, just be close to the people that we live with. As hard as that is, and as much as that's no fun, that's really important for all of us, that we keep doing that. So that's why Cantor Hayut and I are standing so far apart right now. But it is still Shabbat, and so we still have to remember all of the awesome, wonderful things, like the fact that God created this whole thing. The whole world, the whole universe. At the very beginning of everything, God created the heaven and the earth, and God made a separation between the sea above and the sea below, and God planted plants on the earth and put the sun and the moon and the stars in the sea above, and put the fish and the sea monsters in the sea below and the flying creatures in the sea above, and then created all of the creepy crawler things to crawl all over the earth, and then finally created us, human beings, and said to us, now it's time to rest. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen l'chaim. All right, and since the challah is over near me, Cantor, I'll take care of that too.
That sounds perfect.
Look, even our challah wears a plastic glove. It's good. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz
B'te'avon.
If you'd like some.
Thank you.
All right, well.
This Shabbat, I hope, will be sweet for everyone.
Yeah. I hope you've got some challah, whether it's homemade or from bakery. I hope it's delicious. And we have, been doing a new tradition at Tat Shabbat now, ending, not like that, and then heading to our social hall, ending with challah, challah, oh, my Shabbos, challah, 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 we're gonna eat challah tonight. Challah, challah, oh, my Shabbos, challah, 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 we're gonna eat challah tonight. Sometimes I like with butter, that's really terrific with jam, with lots of cinnamon sugar, because that's the way I am.
Oh, challah, challah, oh, my Shabbos, challah, 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 we're gonna eat challah tonight.
I wake up Friday morning, I mix and raise the dough, ha ha, I braid it and then I bake it. The finest smell I know. Oh,
Challah, challah, oh my Shabbos challah. Challah, challah, we're gonna eat challah tonight.
It has a place of honor beside the Kiddush wine, with a beautiful challah cover for a Shabbos feast so fine.
Oh, challah, challah, oh my Shabbos challah. Challah, challah, we're gonna eat challah tonight.
You probably think we're finished, but we're having too much fun, because when it comes to challah, our singing's never done. Oh,
Challah, challah, oh my Shabbos challah. Challah, challah, we're gonna eat challah tonight.
No matter how I slice it, I can totally use a knife, as long as I can eat it today and the rest of my life. Oh,
Challah, challah, oh my Shabbos challah. Challah, challah, we're gonna eat challah tonight. Challah, challah, oh my Shabbos challah. Challah, challah, we're gonna eat challah tonight.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom, everyone.
See you later. Everybody, everyone, you guys all unmute yourself. Everybody unmute yourself. And we can all say Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom.